Hello there. This is going to be the first of my old games you should play. Let's get the mouse out of there. So this is old games you should play, where I'm going to cover some games. Some of them are kind of popular, like this one, Battletanx. Gonna start with that. Some of them are games that for some reason no one's heard of. But anyway, they all should be good. And they'll all be worth playing. That's why they're old games you should play. And I'm just gonna do some go through. Can't guarantee that I'm good at them because I have not played them in a long time. Let's see why this thing is not letting me play the campaign. There we go. Down to start. Oh yeah, I haven't played this since I had an N64, so I don't know how good I'll be. So 5 years ago, a plague killed 99% of all women, which made the world suck, because then it was like a total sausage fest. And now everyone has tanks for some reason, just because tanks are awesome, I guess. And then there was an apocalypse. Yeah, so for people who haven't played this is the second game in the Battletanx series. As far as these old game things go, anytime there's a series of games like this, I'm probably just going to jump in at the end since all of them have come out. Unless it's something hugely story driven, usually the last of them will be better, just because they had however many games to work out stuff and add features. There's a few instances where that's probably not true, but for the most part, like Mass Effect 3 had way tighter controls and moved a lot faster and just had smoother gameplay than Mass Effect 1. And aside from the continuing story and some other issues with 3, I don't think many people are going to argue that Mass Effect 1 would be way more fun to play from a gameplay level. So alright, now let's San Francisco Airport, so let's get started. Continue, see if I can alright, this is the only tank I've got, and I've got 10 tank bucks, so let's alright, I have not played this in a long time, so it's gonna take me a minute to remember the controls. Is that a bad guy or a good guy? I don't know. He's playing the game since it came out. I was playing it on the N64, so we'll see. We'll see how well I do. Probably not very well. I remember these are the flamethrower tanks. So wow, it's so hard to aim. There's no aim assist. modern console games, we've got this way used to the aim assist. Oh, some sort of explosion happening. I'm gonna check this after I record, but it sounds like the game sound is kind of freaking out from the recorder. I didn't really check that, but if it's unbearable, I'll probably record it again, or I'll try to maybe filter out some sound or something. Anyway, I think this is just this is a really fun game. Just run around, destroy stuff, and blow up. Look at all the polygons flying around, the impossible things that actually don't have any width. Whoa, something blew me up. Or blew me aside. I don't know what that was about. Alright. I picked up stars too. Like I said, I haven't played this, haven't looked up anything, no idea what these stars do. Just have some fun and run around and whoa, those are bad guys. Run around and try to blow up some stuff. Okay, let's come on, blow up. I think these are the roly-poly tanks, if I remember right. Looks like I do have ammo, but my my silly watermark is covering it up because right now I'm too cheap to buy a full version of this emulator. But yeah, you can see down there, that's the one I'm using. I like it so far. Haven't done much with it, but I'll include a link to that and a good repository of some 64 games down in the description for anybody who's interested. Oop, the game either froze or we won. Okay, we won. Alright, let's continue. Now, if I remember right, the first time I played through this, I didn't have a... Oh, it's the evil witch queen. Why does she look so much better up top than her little portrait thing? She looks like she's got a really weird squish face in the portrait. That top is one of those like old sci-fi outfits. They don't have to cover much. It's old, like, kind of looks like fantasy armor. There. Yeah. Use the tunnel to escape. Okay. Looks like fantasy armor or some of that ridiculous female armor you can get in Fallout 3. So that's what you want when you're in the apocalypse, is some really sexy armor. Alright, I picked up a radar. Ooh. Oh, there's some exploding barrels. Some ammo. I think there's that some kind of other gun. Swarmers. Ooh, how do I switch weapons? Or is that just a secondary fire thing? Alright, it's a secondary fire thing. So we'll use the swarmers, which I think is some kind of missile. Oh yes, and you can blow up all the buildings. Now I remember. Haha, blow them up. Ha, rampage of destruction. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. I used to just play this game to blow up things, and yeah, just blow up things really. Would level everything, because there's ammo and stuff in these buildings. After you level the skyscraper, you gotta go in and check for ammunition. That's what this game taught me. Woo! Explosions. Alright, picked up some grenades. I'm not sure how to use those either. I really should have read a manual or something before I started playing this. I figured it'd be more fun this way, just to jump in, figure out what's going on. I mean, we've gotten so used to that now, since games have good tutorials. Whoa. Oh, it's a submarine shooting at me. Games have good in-game tutorials and things. You forget that older games would just have pages and pages of manual. Like, some of them came with like books. Some of them basically came with entire books to... Ooh, swarmers. That didn't work. Like books of instructions that you had to read before you could start playing, like old fighter games, and they had combo lists and things in the instruction manuals. Like, it's like reading a small novel to get ready to play your game. Okay. Alright, sink the boat. Good. So lucky that everything is on this like nice flat plane where I can shoot stuff, because my gun doesn't have any attitude controls. Okay, more ammo. No, I picked up a health pack. Yes, and oh, my tank's pretty much dead. I didn't even see my health bar down there till now. Oh wow. It's another thing with older games, is they were much more difficult than some of the games we've gotten used to. Especially when you didn't have a save pack when you were little. You had your N64, and then they introduced the save thing, which to me was just like stupid. That's the entire point of having cartridge games instead of CD games, was that you didn't have to have a separate save thing. You could save on the cartridge. And then they came out with these games that didn't save on the cartridge, so you had to buy that little in-controller save thingy. And then since your controller only had one slot, you either had the save thingy or the rumble pack, and you had to keep switching between them to get your rumble pack. Which reminds me, does anybody remember the rumble pack commercials? When it first came out, they sent me this videotape. Nintendo Power sent me like a videotape advertising the rumble pack, where a Sony executive was torturing Mario was really disturbing. Come to think of it, you should look that up on YouTube when you're done watching this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna play right now. Wanted to give a quickie intro to the game. Ooh, and I died. Seems to be how I end a lot of my videos, is by dying. I'm like the class-based shooter. So instead of getting your medic class or your whatever class, you get your giant big tank or your little light tank or your flamethrower tank. So I kind of thought that was really cool, especially when I was younger. It's like, yay, tanks. Or some still yay, tanks. Always try to find the tank. Never good at driving the tanks. Like, if you see me in Battlefield or something, don't let me near the tank. I want to drive it. I will drive it, but chances are I'll run over my own team. So I should avoid the tanks, but I don't, because it's just too much fun. And really, if you're not having fun when you're playing a game, why are you playing a game? May as well be working. So, oop, there's a tank around that corner. Let's throw a grenade. Or not. Okay, let's just blow it up. I don't think I threw a grenade at all. Alright, I used the tunnels to escape. Really old, janky loading screens. I think this level is mostly like a mad dash to the finish. Running over the trees, I remember I loved that. Now, looking at this game, it's actually kind of amazing how linear it is, because I remember really open levels. Of course, this is fairly early on. It's linear, but I remember there being a lot of room to explore. Being able to look around and explore your level. Okay, into the second level. I think I might end it there. Like, just a little quickie intro. Hopefully give you an interesting view of the game. I might keep playing, pending if people want to see more. Let me know. If anybody watches these and is like, I want to see more of that play, let me know. Or if you think the sound was too horrible, like, clean up your sound before you use this emulator again. Yeah, you can tell me that too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. This is Old Games You Should Play, so go play it. You can get most of these 64 games on the internet. If you feel guilty, mail Nintendo $10 or something. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so that was Battletanx 2 Global Assault. Really fun game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.